Hey, 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 people.
Cheers.
And welcome back to another delayed episode of Just Echoes
With
with the Sunnies.
with Emmanuel and Izzy, ladies and gentlemen. I like the fact that you said delayed because we didn't release the video
Last week,
last week Monday. What happened?
Monday and Friday.
It was a birthday.
Yeah.
Happy birthday to you, ladies and gentlemen. Let me
It's
grace.
belated.
So we decided to take a break.
And then Friday, some things came up. I can't remember. We had like
Friday, Saturday, Sunday. We traveled
Friday,
now.
Saturday, Sunday.
We traveled and got back, and then it was your birthday. We couldn't do anything.
Yeah, but I
and-
mean last week, Friday, like 3 days
Friday's
ago.
video.
Yeah. Anyways, yeah. We're glad to be back.
How is everybody doing? It looks like there's a lot happening. A lot has happened. It feels like the world is upside down.
Bruh.
There's a lot to talk about today on this podcast. So grab your popcorn, grab a drink, and get on this journey with us.
Chee.
Where are we starting from?
Only God knows. Like,
There's the riot happening in. Let's start with Nigeria.
let's start with Nigeria. Is that a protest or is it a riot as well?
Sorry. Please pardon me. A protest, not a riot. A protest, please.
Yeah.
I beg your pardon. There's the ND bad governance protest that's been happening for maybe 3-4 days now. Since last
Or is it
Thursday, I
longer?
think. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday,
Okay,
Monday. So
yeah.
like 5 days now.
Yeah.
So, and it's not something that we'll shy away from, or it's not something that will act as if we don't know it's happening. So the protest has been happening, and we've been seeing all
Reports
the
and-
reports and back and forth.
Yeah.
The people, the government, of course, on social media. So what do you think?
What do I think? First of all, I think I just need to put out a disclaimer out there because I hardly follow like political topics. I might know what's happening, but I might not really know the details of how things started and all of that. But I understand
Energy.
why there's a protest.
Mm.
I've seen the struggles. I was in Nigeria was a couple months back, and there's a lot more poverty on the streets. You can see that things are just getting worse, and I understand why there's a protest. But what do I think? I believe that people have the right to protest if they believe that they need to fight for what they need or what they want. So I think that's where I stand. Obviously, there's always two sides to a story, and people have their own opinions, people have their ideas, and all of that. But I'm not.
You're with the people.
I'm with the people here because I mean it's not everyone knows that the government in Nigeria is not the best, so they have a huge responsibility as well to better serve Nigerians. So yeah, that's like my opening statements for what's happening. But I mean, what do you think? What is your
What I'm thinking is, or what I think, or where I stand is similar to yours. We can't ignore the fact that the country is really, really hard. We were in Nigeria last month or 2 months ago, and you can see that things are worse. And I think we said it in one of our podcasts.
Yeah.
That if you think that you know what happened in Nigeria, for those of us that have left Nigeria, for those of you that have left Nigeria, if you think you have an idea of how bad things are, trust me, you don't. You have to go and see for yourself. Even with, I think at the end of the day, everything stems from the fact that there's economic.
I don't even know what the word is.
Economic struggle. People are struggling economically.
Yeah.
And once you have taken away the people's ability to eat, people's ability to drink, people's ability to just cater for their primary needs, then you don't have any say. The government is already a failure. And with this government that came in 1 year ago, and the price of fuel has jumped from X amount to Y amount, and everything has just followed up, boom. It's very difficult for you to even appeal to the people to say, let's bear a little longer because we can't bear anymore, right? So I mean, I'm with the people on this. We will always be with the people because at the end of the day, Nigerians are very strong people. We are very resilient. It takes a lot for Nigerians to come outside to say, okay, want to protest or want to,
Yeah.
So you can see the poverty on in the state. You can see people things are really, 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 really expensive.
Yeah.
And even with us that went and were spending pounds,
You could feel
you
it.
felt it that
I
what is
was about
this?
to blow one.
We felt it that what is this? Even with our pounds
Yeah.
and with our £1 to 2,000
Yeah.
whatever, right? So it's down. Imagine people that have been there for. So it's really really tough. So
And I
we
know.
hope. Okay, go ahead.
Sorry, I just cut you off. I know a lot of people are saying, that the economical struggle is kind of worldwide. There's inflation everywhere, which yes is a valid point, right? There's inflation everywhere. Everyone is feeling. Everyone around the world is feeling
we in
it.
the us in the UK, we're
But
feeling it.
then here in the UK, because they have structures and systems, right? They have things like benefits that people can rely on. They have, um, even if you want to look at the worst of the worst, there are charities that are there that are able to that work properly to actually help people.
People.
So it's even with the inflation, people can still at least survive. People can still eat every day. There are other options. There are choices that people can make to actually survive. But then in Nigeria, it's
There's nothing working. That's just what. There's
there's nothing
nothing
working,
working.
and
There's no
it's
cushion.
difficult for people to get help or even to just survive. So everyone is just in that cave.
Even the rich.
Even the rich.
Even the rich, right? So there's no, amongst other things, this is just the financial, the economic aspect we're talking about. There's also the security aspect. There's also the this. There's also that.
Yeah,
So
electricity, a big power. Sorry,
there's so many things, but
many things.
I think the major reason is that economic aspect that people are really, 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 really poor. I was about to say something. I hope. First of all, the protest is peaceful, but there's a thin line between a peaceful protest and a protest going wrong. I hope the protest is peaceful. I hope the government is able to come up with I feel like the government have even failed itself in the run to the protest, right? The president addressed the nation on Sunday. I'm not sure if he addressed the protest. I'm not sure. I mean, there are just so many components that are not adding up,
Yeah.
right? So and you know, but
so
I mean,
far
we just
though, hasn't it been like peaceful?
I don't think
I
so.
haven't
There's
really
been looting.
watched.
People have been looting, and it's just been here and there.
Yeah.
It's just been here and there, and
Kind of messy.
we hope that the message has been passed, and the government of the day would then see through the pain of the people. There's also protests or riots.
While
In-
Nigerians are protesting, us in diaspora. Sorry, go ahead. I was just
Yeah, there's a massive protest again in the UK. I don't
It's not a
really.
protest.
It's not a protest. It's a riot, actually.
yeah,
It's a riot.
yeah,
I don't know the reason for the riot.
yeah.
Do you want to?
I don't know. I was trying to find out what the reason is. I don't know what the reason is exactly.
I think it's
but
because of the
it
guy that
was
stabbed.
triggered by that
Stabbing.
stabbing that happened in Southport. I've been trying to find out, more information about it, but they've basically tagged these people as extremists. And I was listening to one of these professors kind of explain or break down, what their causes or their
Their mission.
don't know what the English is. So there's so many things with, like I said, I don't understand politics. These are things that I cannot explain even for myself. But the way they act or react is basically, so obviously there are different things that they might have issues with, but then what they do is they focus their anger or their frustration on a particular, like they find a reason to fight. So apparently these are people that believe or feel like they do not fit into the system that they are in, or they don't feel like where they live belongs to them, and then they find reasons to or they find something to blame, basically, and then when they find that reason, they basically just take it too far. So hence they've been tagged extremists. Some people are tagging them as thugs. Some people are tagging them as rioters.
So what are they fighting for now?
Their country.
What does that mean?
I don't know. I they're basically fighting for the I don't know. I don't know what's exactly their, but they are fighting for their country. They want their country back.
From who?
And
Who is
now
taking
it
that?
is they are targeting immigrants, obviously. So maybe they want their country back in the sense that they want immigration to stop, and they want the migrants to go back to their country. So there's now a blend of racism and um, thuggery and violence and everything just kind of mixed into it. Um, that's what I understand.
There has been killings. There has been arrests made. So even as Nigerians are protesting peacefully, here in the UK there has been series of riots every day.
I think it's been like
In different cities,
cities.
and I think the movement is actually moving.
Yeah, they call themselves what's far right. There's far right, there's far left. Some of them are called the British Patriots. I don't even know what's going on, but
And the riot is moving. Of course, the Prime Minister issued out the statement, and it was really, really mean. Is it mean? It was really straight with the statement that this thuggery has to stop. Right? They are looting mosques. They are attacking mosques. They are in the UK too. They are looting. You should not think it's only in
they're
Nigeria. They are
looting,
looting.
they're
Attacking
fires,
stores, yes, burning cars,
burning
attacking
cars.
hotels. So
Yeah.
people are looting milk, looting sugar, looting bread,
They're destroying small businesses.
attacking businesses of immigrants. So in the
Yeah.
UK too, they are looting. So looting is everywhere. But I mean, it's sad. It's not that we're saying it's a good thing. It's really, really sad. Somebody was saying that at the end of the day, everybody we are all poor. That
Right.
we are all poor. It's only a few.
Yeah.
It's only a few that.
But I feel
actually
like
have
a
it
lot of
figured
people
out.
are actually saying that these rioters are people that are like uneducated. Maybe not when they say obviously they mean like lower class, the people that are unaware of what they need to be aware of. I don't know,
Yeah.
Sha. But yeah, so it's basically just lawless people that's
They are looking for
they're
they are
looking
looking
for
for
a reason or a place to
reasons.
through their anger, their frustration. So yeah, it's very. I mean, the government is saying that that's not a representation of the country. So I mean, the Home Secretary is already saying that those people are going to be reprimanded, or they're going to pay for their actions. I think there's already been over 400 arrests, and
So far.
yeah, so far, and they're saying even that's she made this. I don't know. Sorry. I was watching a video. I was watching the news, and she was talking about how she's good. How some people's summer holidays are going to be destroyed. That they'll just see a knock on their door saying arrest for participating in criminal activities, because she's just calling them criminals. That they're just coming out to attack and break the laws and rules. So obviously, it's clear that the larger population of people are not don't support their
yeah.
I don't know movement. I don't even know if it's a movement or whatever it is, but basically they're just pouring their anger and aggression at immigration and immigrants, and yeah, all of that.
May God continue to help us. At the end of the day, Jesus is the only way.
Amen. Oh.
Jesus is the way out. So if you don't believe in Jesus, give your life to Christ. Now, in the office on Friday, we were having an online, Nigerian society meeting, and we were just talking. And at some point, we were talking about the protests in Nigeria. Okay, you are aware of the protests in Nigeria? I am aware. I'm following. We just started gisting.
Yeah.
We're like maybe 7, 8 on the call, and there's this particular senior colleague. It was not like, I beg, I'm following the protest. Your Nigerians are very lazy. That everybody's waiting for the government. I was like, okay. I was not like, okay, sir, sorry, 1 minute. Excuse me, sir, 1 minute. First of all, it was not like, you see Nigerians in the UK, they are doing care, they are doing support, they are doing cleaning, but they cannot do that back home. I was like, excuse me. The ESA. First of all, I want you to take that statement back, or take back that statement that Nigerians are very lazy. And let's talk about it. What do you mean by that Nigerians are very lazy? Because the Nigerians I know are like one of the most hardest working people in the world, right? And he gave his points, he gave his reasons. Oh, this and that and that. Nigerians are lazy. We just went back and forth. Oh, Nigerians are not lazy. Nigerians are lazy. At the end of the day, we just, you know. And I went to see my friend again, right? I went to see one of my friends, and I brought up the matter that can you imagine this particular conversation, and this particular person said Nigerians are lazy. And then my friend was like, don't I know that an average Nigerian is lazy now? I was like, okay, is it that there's something
that you're not seeing?
that I'm not seeing? Am I just believing that Nigerians are hardworking? And he gave his point. Oh, Nigerians don't want to work. People don't want to start businesses and this. I'm like, okay. I'm like, first of all, I disagreed. We went back and forth. Everybody will give you their reasons. I give my reasons and he gives his reasons. I'm like, okay, maybe we just talk about it. First of all, Nigerians are not lazy. I don't think Nigerians are lazy, because the Nigeria I went to the other day, yesterday, here, what I saw, how hardworking, how tenacious people are. I don't believe an average Nigerian is lazy. So, if anybody thinks that Nigerians are lazy, I need to come and understand what they are seeing that I'm not seeing, right? There's obviously going to be like a sect of lazy. There are lazy people everywhere. There are lazy people everywhere, right? Laziness is a trait.
Yeah.
It's not peculiar to just a sect of people. There's laziness everywhere. But when you say Nigerians are lazy, I'm like, no, this one is out of control. What do you think?
Yeah, put me on the spot.
No, I'm not putting you on the spot.
Do I think Nigerians are lazy? I mean, I've never.
Okay, let me add more context. Sorry,
Okay.
so that you can have. There's this idea of government will not provide you jobs, and Nigerians are always waiting for government to provide jobs. That's angle, because an average Nigerian will tell you there's no job, right? It feels like you don't go out there. That's their point. You don't want to go out there and create. You don't want to go out there and do something. You don't want to work with your hands. Everybody's waiting for job. So quote unquote, that is the definition of laziness. That why are you waiting for a job? It's not the role of the government to create jobs. Okay.
Ideally, though, who is responsible for creating jobs? I mean, the government should allow the space for people to create jobs, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let me just go back to the question that you asked me. I've never really, sat down to say and think Nigerians are lazy. I don't think I've really. I think I can see from both ends, from both sides. Obviously, there's always going to be lazy people everywhere, but now I'm trying to look at it from a different angle. An average Nigerian, let's look at. I'm going to compare Nigeria and the UK, because those are the two countries I know very well. So, an average person in Nigeria has gone to school, primary, secondary, university, and they're now ready to go into the workforce. The percentage of people that are actually able to get jobs is definitely lower than the percentage of people that get jobs in the UK.
Yeah.
So an average person that would go to school in the UK and go to university and everything, when they finish university, they'll always find a job. Even if it's not in their sector, they will find a job, right? So using that analysis, you can say there are no jobs in Nigeria, or there are lesser or fewer jobs in Nigeria. Let's go into, say, work ethic. So this is in my head, people that's like starting a business. Okay, sorry, there's something that's just coming to my mind. In Nigeria, how there's all these issues of flood and maybe there's some kind of natural disaster. You see people that are still running to walk inside the rain and inside the pool, swimming to walk.
Inside
If that
Lekki
happens
flood.
in the UK, I'll come and manager, sorry, the road is flooded. I'm not coming to work today. Just using that example, Nigerians are definitely not lazy, because if they can find a reason to not go to work, they will not go. I don't know if I'm going off at a tangent. Just let me know, Sha. But basically,
You know, even if you are going off on a tangent, I'll not let you. I'll just be allowing you to say
Just
what
when
you're
I'm in
saying.
spout. Because I have no idea what I'm saying.
Okay.
But I don't think Nigerians are lazy, but I also think Nigerians can be lazy. So that's my own point.
See, the truth of the matter is, right, what we go through in that country, if they flip it around, an average British would die. I am telling you,
Okay.
if we flip things around, an average Oyibo would die.
Yes.
See, we are suffering. See, we are suffering.
Nigerians are suffering, Sha.
We are. Thank God for us that we have seen small, we have tasted small Igbo life, and you know we have seen the system. Where somebody is waking up and sleeping, going to where did they used to go and collect all their benefit money?
I don't know actually.
Maybe it's council, I'll be somewhere to go and collect £180 every week. Going to smoke vape.
Yeah.
Next week they'll go and collect again. Social care.
Honestly, though.
Imagine a place in Nigeria where Nigerians wake up and go and collect 20,000.
20,000.
No, anywhere that says Nigerians are lazy, they don't know what they're talking
Nigerians
about.
are actually not lazy, Sha.
Imagine you wake up in the morning in Nigeria, every Monday you go and collect 20,000. If we flip things, if we change things, trust me, anybody that says Nigerians are lazy, they don't have an idea. In my opinion.
What was the reason for your guy at work saying that Nigerians are lazy? Like, what was his main reason for saying that?
They'll say things like everybody's waiting for the government to create jobs. First of all, it is the responsibility of the government. The government don't create jobs, right?
Yeah.
They can only employ, a few. But the government has to create environments where people can do businesses. It's business that create jobs, right? In the UK, if you want to start a business today, if you want to get a loan today, access to loan, access to credit is readily available, right? In Nigeria, if you want to get a loan of 500,000 naira today in Nigeria, how easy is it?
I have no idea.
It is not available. You don't have to have an idea. I have an idea that it's not available. If it's available, they will want to cut your neck. Then, the thing about it is macroeconomics. Everything affects everything.
Yeah.
The fuel of price, security, energy, blah, blah, blah. Everything affects everything. So once that environment is not there, it's definitely going to be tough. Minimum wage in the UK is £9.50 or something. What's minimum wage in Nigeria?
What is it?
It's not now. They increased to 70k or 80k. It was 30 something k before.
Is that per what, sir?
Per day.
Okay.
You're saying okay per month.
I don't like this. This is not nice. You can't be playing me like this now.
70k.
Why make me look like a dunce in front of everybody?
70k per month or 80k. I don't know how much they increase it now. That is.
Yeah, that's tiny. Check it
That is how much? How many pounds? 70 pounds or something
per month.
per month.
Yeah.
And you expect somebody to eat, drink, feed their family, transport in that. Even if the minimum wage is 150,000 in today's Nigeria,
It's still tough.
where puff I bought for 250.
I know. It's insane, right?
It's insane, man. You can't compare. You can't compare because at the end of the day, everything affects everything. So
Yeah.
people give up when there's no hope. In this UK, there's hope. There's nothing like somebody's owing you salary. I work, they did not pay me. This one and that one. There's nothing like that.
Yeah.
I really disagree though. I disagreed and I didn't really like that opinion. But at the end of the day, everybody has their experience. Everybody believed. Because it worked out for you does not mean that it didn't work out for the next person. The next person is lazy. People have tried this, people have failed. And once that environment is not there, if I lose my job today, I'm confident that I will get a job in 2 weeks. Even if I don't get a job again as a professional, I can go back and do support. I can go back and do any job available and I'll still earn close to what I was earning.
I was going to say, if you're working as a support worker in Nigeria, would you even earn anything?
First of all, there's nothing like support.
I'm just like
that's
trying
the
to
point.
say, like, even if those jobs were there,
How much is a cleaner earning in Nigeria? How much is a cleaner earning in the UK? A cleaner will earn minimum, at least minimum wage, £9. So where will I prefer to do cleaning? Will I prefer to do cleaning in Nigeria, or I prefer to do cleaning in the UK, where I'm earning, let's say 100,000 in Nigeria? First of all, a cleaner is earning 100,000. You might take that back. No cleaner is earning 100,000 in Nigeria, unless you are cleaning Shell.
Clean.
You are cleaning Shell or Chevron or CBN,
Yeah.
right? But in the UK, you are guaranteed £9. And if you work 8 hours or 5 hours, how many hours? Calculate, do the mathematics. So where will I? This is not a Nigerian thing. It's a human thing. As a human being with sense, where will I prefer to work? Where am any? I feel like people believe that, or people forget that this whole immigration thing is not just Nigerians that are immigrating.
Oh yeah.
People are coming from Ukraine. People are coming from Czech. People are coming from Poland. People are also coming here to get these jobs. So we should not make it look like it's only Nigeria. People are coming from South Africa, from Ghana, from Angola, from Zimbabwe. So they should not make it look like it's only Nigerians that are coming to get. Everybody is looking for a better life, quote and unquote. Indians, they are everywhere. Pakistanis, they are all coming to get these jobs as well, because it is tough everywhere. And the human nature just wants to go to a place where it is better.
Yeah.
So I was really, really, quote and unquote, pleased when the guy said Nigerians are lazy. Like, Nigerians are not lazy. If we flip things around. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't like to have this. I like to have sweet conversations.
Bro, you can see that I'm just
You're just looking. This is not your
this is
not
not
your
my
area.
birthday
This is not your area.
at all. And I'm also hungry.
Wait, we have not eaten. So tell us about your birthday celebration. How was your birthday? Let's, on the lighter note, to wrap up with your birthday.
First of all, let me just start by saying that Emmanuel promised me a story, a reel,
I'll
a
send it to you
video.
today.
It has
I'll
been how long now?
I'll send it to you today.
How long has it been?
Since on
Over
Monday
a
now.
week.
I'll send it to you today.
Anyways, I'm just looking at him. But anyways, my birthday was really good. First of all, we went to Blackpool.
First of all, you're getting old. That's number one.
I'm not getting old. I'm getting younger.
You're deceiving yourself. First of all, you're getting old. That's number one.
I'm getting.
Number
Do you
two.
know? I was watching. I was watching the Olympics.
Yeah, the Olympics.
Wait now. Let me finish my gist.
Sorry.
I was watching the Olympics. You know how they have like the gymnastics session, and you know they were showing all the athletes doing their thing. And when they were introducing them, you know how they showed their name, their country, and where whatever they're doing, and then at the bottom they had their age, and I was just looking at all of them. Like most of those people, they
17, 18.
were, no, so, like they were all in like their early 20s, maybe like 20, 21. Some of them were 17, maybe max 24, 25. And I was like, I was not thinking that. Look, even if I wanted to do Olympics, like I've actually passed the stage where I can say, okay, I want to try this out.
You are old school.
Stop it. You are even worse.
You are
You
old
see,
school.
if you like 30-year-olds, I mean, like Simone now is one of the older ones because she's 27. I was like, like any kind of sporting career or something. Like I actually, at the very, very back of my mind, I was like, I can definitely have a sports career and other kind of
There's a
thing.
lie.
I mean, like when I
Don't
was
be
younger
this-
now, relax.
Okay.
Don't.
You have a sport career, my mother now. Two of you will be competing for best one. OT law.
So basically now, like that dream is basically just being shattered completely. But anyways, that's just by the point. Besides the point. Yeah, we went to Blackpool, went to Pleasure Beach. I'd been there once before. That was Emmanuel's first time there, and he enjoyed it. He was loving the beach, the massive
really good.
beach they have. The weather was amazing.
It was really good. Lucky you, yeah.
Went on all the roller coasters. What else did we do there? I think that was pretty much it. We just like walked around walked along the shore. They had like a fun fair, just rides and fun and all of that. So that was good. And then we came back to Birmingham and went out for lunch on the day, lunch and drinks.
And I sang for you now. I got you a bottle of champagne. I got
Sang
you
for
cake.
me,
I sang for
prayed
you.
for me. Got me a cake from Tesco.
Are you alright? Why do you have to say it's from Tesco?
Cake from Tesco.
Cut,
The
cut.
funny thing is, I've been like for the past couple of days or so, I've been saying, I don't know why for some reason I was actually craving cake. Maybe because I had remembered the cake that we ate in Nigeria. You know, Nigerian cake now, nice,
Next level.
next level. I was craving cake so much. I was like, "Oh, I just want cake." And then the cake I got was
Stop. Don't
Sha
embarrass me.
just there.
Don't
The
embarrass
cake
me.
ended up in the bin. But
Oh yeah,
it
don't worry.
was
I
more
promise
for
you.
content,
I
Sha, so
promise.
that
Yeah,
was
I
good.
promise you cake when we get to Nigeria.
When we get to Nigeria, you didn't even have to promise me. I'll go and find the
You
cake
promise
myself.
yourself.
But it was a really good experience. Like it was nice and chilled, nothing crazy. Next year is what? Maybe I'll just wait for the big 3-0 and I'll plan a nice trip. My man was not really good at planning.
I don't have time.
My was not good at planning celebrations. But if you
Men are not
mention
men-
if you mention travel trip somewhere now, he's yeah, nose, mouth, everything will be
Yeah,
inside
the thing
it.
is right. You don't
It's the
understand. Men are
same
not
effort
good.
that you put into planning. You know, just researching and finding. Hey, don't say anything.
The truth is,
It's
about,
okay.
see,
It's
the truth
okay.
is, a birthday is difficult to plan because there are only two ways you can plan a birthday.
How?
Is that you plan a party where you invite people to come and hold on. Hey, is that you plan a party where you invite people to come and party or drink or party, family and friends, or you do it privately where it's just me and you and me.
Okay.
So there are
I'm
only two
not-
ways.
All I said is you don't know how to plan the
No, I'm
event.
trying to defend myself.
But you could have. All I'm saying is,
Give me
if
ideas. I could
whether
have.
whether
Tell me-
it is both of us or you're inviting people, like what we did on my actual birthday, right, was last minute. Like as where you planned it the night before.
It doesn't matter if it was last
Now-
minute. You see, this is the problem. It
I'm-
doesn't
I'm
matter if it
just-
was last minute.
Maybe okay. I just had different expectations. So, but you sure don't know how to plan events. That's all. Or
I
you don't
agree.
like to put in the efforts to plan.
Because
So I
okay,
think maybe from now on, maybe I'll just be planning it myself.
it's better. You say
You
on my
cannot even
birthday-
say, "Oh no, babe, I'll try better next time."
No, I'm not trying better.
Why?
On my birthday, this is what you tell me. This is what I want to do. I want to go to this restaurant. I want to eat this cake. I want to drink this. Please, just say it clearly so that expectations will understand the expectations. Hey, on my birthday, I'll tell you what I used to tell you what I want on my birthday. In fact, I used to tell you the gifts that I want.
Plus, I
Plus
told you
what?
my gifts now.
Because this one is an expensive gift. That's why you said, okay, this is what I wanted.
But I should have told you my gifts.
Yes. So please, going forward, tell me what you want. I don't want to be thinking and be planning.
But
and be-
okay, I'll tell you.
I beg.
But I'll tell you, and then you plan it, or I'll plan the whole thing.
I'll plan it. Just tell me what you want.
Population.
Just tell me what you want. I'll plan it.
Okay.
Exactly.
Shall I tell you now?
Now, you know Blackpool. I'm not supposed to go to Black. You know that
Okay.
one,
Yes.
no?
You told us to go to Blackpool, and then when we go to Blackpool, plans changed last minute, and
You
it
have
was
to
a
be
massive
dynamic.
change.
You have to be dynamic. But did you say enjoy the thing? Didn't you enjoy the amusement park?
Thinking about it now, yes, I enjoyed.
By the way,
one
Blackpool
day.
is a very beautiful place. Just in case anybody's wondering, like it's very, very. It felt like I was in LA because of that very open nature it had, especially that beach side. It was really, really good. So just in case anybody wants to go to Blackpool, a day in Blackpool would be very nice. By the way, for me, I'm planning something exciting in Nigeria, right? So there's an upcoming production we are planning in Nigeria, and it's going to be in my head. I feel like it's going to be so interesting. So you guys should look.
Watch
We're going
this
to be
space.
watch the space. We're going to be in Nigeria in September, and it's something that is big, right? Big investment, big money, big production, and it's all related to content. It's all in the content space. So, like, let's do this. So that's something that is just keeping me excited. I can't wait for September. and I
Like,
can't
man,
wait
no
to
can't
go
stop
to-
talking about this thing.
I can't wait to go to
He's-
Nigeria.
He's all over it.
Yes, now
all
it's a new.
over
It's a
it.
new. I feel like right. I feel like it's all about the next adventure, right? It's all
Yeah,
about the
it
next
is.
adventure. So I feel like for me, this is the next big thing, and I hope it's some is the way you think sit in your head. I hope that's how it turns out. But ladies and gentlemen, there you go. It's another new week. Work is going. I just put it on my Slack that 1 hour lunch break.
Let's go and buy snacks.
Hey, I've eaten. Oh, went to a seafood restaurant yesterday. Oh, seafood. See, I've eaten too much jekuje Saturday and Sunday. Today I'm going clean. This week.
That's what you
Yeah.
say. 5 minutes
Yes,
ago,
now.
you were opening all the cupboards looking for snacks, and you were telling me there's no snack in this house. There's
It's
no
my
snack in
brain
this
now.
house.
It's my it's my brain now. So by the way, see what is it?
First of all, we need to shout
see,
out to Susanna
see what we
for
created.
gifting us this 3D sculpture art kit.
This is a 3D sculpture. It was so beautiful.
So yeah,
So good.
what do you think? Should we like leave it like this? Should we paint it? Should we?
Yes, let's just leave it like this. Thank you.
These guys are annoyed. Do you know how many days, weeks I begged Mano to do this
Let's just
sculpture?
leave it like that.
I was begging Mano. But
Cut.
anytime I say, "Oh, come, let's do," he will say, "Oh, I'm coming. Let me do this. Oh, I'm coming. Oh, I'm
Cut.
coming." It will be days, hours. I
Cut.
finally dragged him.
It was really good.
do
I was just frowning my face.
When-
You can see that my hand is frowning.
Frowning his face when I was now doing the review. I was like, oh, it's nice. Oh, I should have. I was just looking at you. I was even saying when we record the whole thing, I was excited. He came to kill my joy. You know, I did it out of anger, did it? By force, by fire.
But it's really good. I like it. So it's a creative.
By the way, I have a
piece.
surprise for you.
Now?
No, not for the podcast, but I have a surprise for you. Initially, you're going to hate it, but in the long run, hopefully, you will love it.
Okay, let's end the podcast.
Oh, okay, sorry, guys. Yeah. Thank you guys for watching this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. I know it felt a bit at some point, but anyways, please tell us what we should talk about, okay? Because it kind of looks like we're running out of ideas. I know I say it all the time, but for real, we are running out of ideas. So give us suggestions, comment down below. We got an email a while ago. We reached like 500 subscribers. You know, we're halfway there. I think we mentioned this before, did we? On the podcast.
No, we didn't.
But yeah.
And we're going to 1K.
We
and
are still on our road to 1K, so please.
1,000 subscribers by the end of December.
Yeah, let's share the podcast. Let's reach our goal, and hopefully we'll see you again soon.
And ladies and
Peace and
gentlemen,
love.
let's be safe out there. You have to be aware of what's happening around,
Yes,
right?
please.
So
There's a lot of
please, let's be. There's a lot
things
of
going on.
brouhaha out there, so let's be very safe. Whether you're in the UK or you're in America, or you're in Canada, or you're in Nigeria, let's be very, very
Yes, so
safe.
let's be safe because in the UK is safe. Sorry, let's.
It's,
we're
yeah,
ending.
yeah, yeah. It's really bad.
Yeah,
so we
there.
need to put safety as top priority.
Especially us minorities, though.
Yeah, Black, Asians, Arabians. I mean, the Muslim community. Let's be very, very safe. Very, very key. But ladies and gentlemen, that is it from Emmanuel and Easy. We'll see you again
Peace.
very soon. Cheers.